Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with a major update as it concerns WWE turning away from the PG rating to TV-14. Here are the major details. Recently, there has been a lot of talk about WWE going back to TV-14 for pay-per-views like Extreme Rules, TLC, Hell in a Cell, and even a portion of Raw being dedicated to the TV-14 rating. To get to the bottom of all this, Jim Ross addressed the following, and he had the following to say about a TV-14 return to the WWE. To make a long story short, I do not feel that WWE will or do they need to go back to TV-14 ratings for their broadcasts. Now, here's the thing about TV-14. Everyone thinks because I'm a John Cena fan and I got John Cena and Randy Orton posters in the back that I'm a PG pussy, I'm a PG defender, and I defend PG television. Even though I was a fan before the Attitude Era, I was a fan of the Attitude Era, and I'm still a fan after the Attitude Era. You're looking at someone that has never took a break, never went away, never said, I'm giving up, I can't take it. I am a true WWE fan through and through. But I realize where the WWE has come from, and I realize where they are at right now. But there's a few chosen of you people out there who want to refer to me as a PG defender. You want to call me all these names and say I like childish, kiddish antics and all this other crap, and you want to call me all these names. That's fine. If you want to call me all those names, you can do that, because I'm one of the biggest Stone Cold Steve Austin fans there were. Every single shirt he came out with, I bought. Every single poster, every single hat, every single thing that Austin ever came out with. Now, just because I'm a John Cena fan, that changes the whole realm of everything. Now, in my opinion, the WWE doesn't have to go back to TV-14. All they have to do is stretch the PG rating just a little bit to where, you know, PG doesn't mean kids and children. No. You see, PG means parental guidance, which means they can blur the lines to a certain degree. Now, I'm not saying we have to go back to TV-14, but you got to realize this right now about TV-14 and PG, all right? The WWE talent pool in the Attitude Era of Stone Cold, The Rock, Mankind, factions like D-Generation X, the Nation of Dominations, factions like that are what made the Attitude Era so successful, and not the rating itself. Sure, the rating, played a big part, a big role in the superstars doing raunchy acts and, more cursing language and, the mannerisms that they did and raunchy predicaments by the divas, the girls in the WWE. But that was in a time when WCW was kicking WWE's ass. The WWE had no other alternative. They had to think outside the box. The WWE had to do something else. You see, it's a new day. It's a whole new set of circumstances in 2013. Do you see WCW breathing down WWE's back? Do you see ECW giving WWE a run for its money? Do you see TNA having a right to try to challenge the WWE? Do you see ROH almost providing a challenge to the WWE? No, you don't see that. WWE doesn't have to do the things, the outrageous things that they did back then. But I will go on record as saying is, the Attitude Era is an age of wrestling that you will never ever see again. And I don't care what you want to say about CM Punk or Randy Orton or what have you. The superstars of today could never make the Attitude Era successful. They could never make a second coming of an Attitude Era. CM Punk and John Cena and guys, Dolph Ziggler and Damien Sandow, Cody Rhodes, they do not measure up to guys like Austin, The Rock, D-Generation X, the tag teams, the factions. It doesn't add up. It would not work. It would be such a failure. It would be ridiculous. Okay, it really would be. And the thing about the Attitude Era, WWE superstars were able to go out there and be an extension of themselves, and they weren't fed a bunch of lines. And the creative team back then, you have to realize this, the creative team back then was much more hands-on. They knew exactly what the fans wanted. They could key into what the fans were looking for. And the creative team back then was much smaller than it is today. It's very large. It's a lot of yes men. I mean, a lot of things have changed. Like I said, PG doesn't mean that they have to be childish and kiddie-like things and all this other crap. It just means that I wish on occasion, and they do, that we would see a little bit more blood, a little bit more brutality. Like Hell in a Cell. Pay-per-views, it would be nice if a portion of Raw had TV-14, or if pay-per-views were TV-14 for a change. Because like I said, I'm one of the biggest supporters of TV-14, but I see that in this time and era, if you were to have TV-14 come back, it would be horrible. It would not work. If there's anybody that could come close to making it work, it could be CM Punk, but not even CM Punk can hold a candle to Stone Cold or D-Generation X or Triple H. Like I said, it was a lot different, and I know a lot of people are going to hate on me and criticize me. Oh, you're a PG defender. All you like is PG over TV-14. No, that's not it at all. You got to understand it's under a different set of circumstances why WWE was TV-14, why they had to go to that place, and quite frankly, you don't have to do that right now. I'm not saying the WWE has to lay low and give us a bunch of garbage, because I'll tell you what, for the last several weeks, the WWE has been giving us some pretty damn good matches, some pretty good storylines. The anticipation, the build to SummerSlam has been noteworthy. There's no doubt about it. But as far as TV-14 returning, it's like I said, it's not so much what the rating made WWE successful. It was the talent, it was the storylines, it was the storytelling, and it was a creative team who knew what the fans wanted. Your comments, your opinions. I hope I've cleared up any misconceptions that I'm just a PG fanboy, because that's not what it is at all. You have to understand that PG could be stretched a little bit further. Sometimes the WWE doesn't go over that line. Sometimes they don't go to that next place, and sometimes they choose. You got to think about it. WWE has sponsors like Kmart and Walmart, and you have John Cena, who is supporting of, the children and all the kids that look up to him, and the Make-A-Wish. And imagine if the WWE were to go TV-14, there is absolutely no reason. And even if, and here's the thing about it, here's the kicker. People say to me all the time, oh, well, if WWE goes to TV-14, bam, the ratings go up. No, the reason why the Attitude Era ratings were so high was because of Stone Cold, The Rock, D-Generation X, and WCW forcing the WWE to up their game each and every week. That's what made it so successful. The WWE is not as popular. The WWE is not as over. The WWE, like I said, oh, John Cena is the reason ratings are going down and all that. No, the reason ratings are not what they used to be is not just because of a rating. It's not because of John Cena. It is because the talent pool. It is because of the recognition. It is because of what we once had and what we have today. You see, I watched the WWE back in the 80s. I was born in 88, but the fact of the matter is I've went back and watched DVDs and Blu-rays. I have a brother who watched WWE back in the 80s, and I know what it was all about. And even though it wasn't a particular rating called PG, it was geared towards children. It was still a family-friendly product, and that's exactly what we're getting today. But on occasions, you do hear some cursing, and you do see some blood, but I think we could see a little bit more than that. All I'm saying is they should stretch the rating just a tad. Subscribe and start your critic and your name calling and all that other crap. Subscribe.